welcome, my name is Bot. I'm a dedicated Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling streamer, and today I'm going to show you how to obtain skills, what actually skills are good for in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, how to access your skill catalog, and how to set or change your skills in Duel Links. So let's start right away. If you click here on your main character in main map, you get into the character screen, and then on the right side you can see all the skills which are actually obtainable for that character. And the gray ones are those ones you haven't gotten yet, and it says, for example, required to obtain skill legendary duelist duel reward, which means it's actually a drop skill. So you have different skill types within Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. The first one are the easiest ones to get, and they are like character level up skills. For example, here, as you can see, if you get Blair to level 4, you will obtain Maiden of Iron as a skill. But some of the other ones are more randomly dropped from legendary duelist or from ranked PvP duels. So sometimes when you go on the rank ladder and you duel other people, they will randomly also drop a skill. I would still say the drop rate for skills are still moderate, but it's compared to last year or to 2018-17 much better than before. And besides just farming and leveling up your character, getting a skill, or randomly duel legendary duelist or in PvP ranked duel ladder, you have now more chances to get access to those skills, which are actually more reliable than those random drops. So if you click, for example, here on the skill list, you can access it, you can change this one is already obtained and what the skill does. For example, when you take control of opponent monster with the effect of Cupid's Kiss, gain life points equal to the attack of the monster you took control of. What that ever means, I don't even know that card. But what is for example, Restart is a very common skill. It's available on a lot of different characters, as you can see. And those characters of mine doesn't have Restart yet, so it wasn't dropped for those characters until today. For those characters to obtain those skills means you have to duel with Cardi Carmine, for example, and until the legendary duelist or a ranked some people on the PvP ladder drops it for you. So, and these are basically the main skill types, character level up skills and drop skills. What you cannot see here are actually the character mission skills. So when certain circumstances are fulfilled, you will get those lifetime missions, for example, and one of those are also skills. For example, this one here, reduce your opponent's life point to 0 by inflicting battle damage with Cyber Ant Dragon in a duel against Jaden Yuki using Zane Truesdale. So which means if you fulfill this condition here, you will get that skill for Zane Truesdale, which is Cyber Dark Style. I could do it. I should do it. I have so many of those skills I haven't obtained yet. Now, those are basically three types: character skills by leveling up, character drop skills, so by dueling legendary or PvP duelists, you get a drop skill, or the mission skills as you have seen before. Now, before we had only these two methods to get those skills, so either by dueling or leveling characters. Now we have additional two methods to get access to the skills, which are actually here in front of the shop within the card trader. So if you click on the card trader now, you see this here. You can go into the skill lottery by using those chips. And those chips are actually dropped by events. Sometimes they are 3, sometimes they are 10. But if you have 100 chips, you can go into the skill lottery. And don't trade yet, because if I trade now, I will trade for a random skill of the character, which is set right now. This would be actually Blair. So this character on the main screen, which you have chosen, will be trading with the card trader in the skill lottery for a random skill which he hasn't obtained yet. That is still, let's say, 50% reliable. If you want to be very sure, there's now an additional ticket, which is a skill ticket, which we didn't have before. So let me go to my exchange card tickets. See, if you scroll right down, very bottom here, this one, 3rd anniversary campaign, only skills from characters that were unlockable as November of 12, 2019 can be obtained. So this skill ticket will guarantee you any skill for any character, so there's no random factor in this anymore, and this is an incredible improvement. in this whole skill management for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, because that wasn't possible before. You could farm, just go on the ladder or dueling legendary duelists like a crazy, but you won't get the skill you actually needed for the character you farmed or you wanted. Yep. And these are actually the two additional ways to get skills. So one is by the skill lottery through the 100 chips trade with the card trader, which is still random, and the other one is through skill tickets, which you now sometimes get through campaigns, like for example, the 3rd anniversary, or I remember here during the event. I'm recording 5 minutes right now.
One eternity later.
Collection box where you could trade EX jewels against the skill ticket. I already got one and I already used that one. This was also a very nice trade. The same goes, for example, for skill chips. So basically now you can get access to character skills by leveling up your characters, by dueling legendary or PvP duelists, by fulfilling the lifetime missions for skills, for example. And in addition, you can use the skill lottery with the skill chips or skill tickets, which are 100% safe and reliable. I totally like that option. How to set your skills, you can access it by example. Oh god, what is going on today?
One eternity later.
So let's get back. If you click on your character in the main section, you will have your skills here on the right side. Or second method, you can access like your card editor, and within the card editor, after you have chosen one deck, you are also able to change your skills within the card editor. Here, skill not set, you click on it, and then you can choose from the skills which are already available for that character. Click on it, say yes, go back and save your deck, then the skill is saved for that character on this deck. And the third method is, of course, if you go to your card editor, here to the Duel Studio, and then access your deck editor manually, you will have the same possibility to access to your skills. Like just said before, but also in the Duel Studio, you will have direct access to your skill list, like here. Then you can see all the skills which are available in game right now. Some you have already obtained, some you don't. For example, time to go roulette on Joey Wheeler for DSOD. And then says legendary duelist or PvP duel reward, which means it's a drop skill. So you have to play a lot with Joey Wheeler against legendary duelists or in PvP for the skill to be dropped. Or you can use your skill ticket to get it. That's also possible. And for a more in-depth guide concerning how to access your skills, like which conditions you have to fulfill to get what skill, you will have to check out one of my older videos. I have listed like all the websites out there, for example, Gamea or Games With, where you can check which skills are actually 100% available in Duel Links and which conditions you have to fulfill to unlock them, so they become actually lifetime missions here available in your mission catalog for lifetime missions. And basically that's it. Yeah. If you have any other questions concerning skills, access, how to obtain, or the conditions to get them, post below in the comments. I can refer. And if you like what you see in this guide today, see you next time, subscribe to the channel, and bye!